Hey, it's me, Hover. So today I decided to help this dude with this magic dog to find his friend that got lost in the battle. I don't want to sound pessimistic, but the chances he survived this massacre were pretty slim. In any case, since I don't think we will ever find him alive, I just proceed to loot every single body for rusty swords that I can later sell because I want to at least make some profit. Stunks. Never mind, it turns out he survived and is just chilling with the enemy in his little hut. Huh. Cool. We're just enjoying the view of the countryside when I get rudely interrupted by some peasants crying for help. As the monsters hunting them were level 6, I immediately started to run. Then I realized that a good loot goblin, witcher, never runs from a fight, so I got back and deleted them. We later did the same thing with ghouls in this ransacked village, and it seems like people started to come back and rebuild, so I feel pretty good about myself. You're welcome, peasants. We are level 2 now, so when confronted in the swamps by these drowners level 4, I just laugh in their face as I burn the face off with my igni. You might say that's pretty brutal, but it's about sending a message. Anyway, I remember I'm looking for yen, so I go to this military camp to ask some questions. As Roach is my trusty steed, I refuse to leave her at the bottom. If anybody deserves to have center stage, it is Roach. So it took some time, but we didn't give up and made it to the camp. There is one thing more important than discipline when it comes to being a witcher, and that is style. As mentioned before, we managed to arrive with the highest level of style possible and talk to this mustache guy. It seems the griffin that attacked the penis haircut boy from the previous episode is causing his soldiers some trouble too. In exchange for taking care of it, he says he will give me the information that I seek, so I guess it's time for some chicken hunting. On our way out of the camp, I found this flower called Blowball, which I think is a very funny name. Mostly because I knew a girl back in high school who would be perfect for such a nickname. I said that out loud and my chat had a good laugh. What they don't know is that she was my ex-girlfriend, and later on I found out that she was very known for having fun with multiple guys at the same time. You could say she had a very tight circle of friends. Well, anyway, I only wish that we weren't still together when this was happening. So our first obstacle is the gate. It seems it is either possessed or it has something against horseback riding, unlike Blowball. After some very questionable physics though, we are back on the road. It turns out that the griffin had a family, a wife, which was murdered about a week ago in her sleep by the Nilfgaardians, which I think is really sad. It also explains why the male was so aggressive and far from his nest, avenging his partner. It wouldn't be the first time where I sympathize with the monster and actually want to help him avenge her, but sadly, it looks like we have to do this quest. Our mood is about to get a lot better when we meet Temeria the herbalist with that sweet booty of hers. As it turns out, the griffin also injured this woman Lena, who is probably gonna die, unless I help. As a perfect gentleman, I offer this woman to swallow, but also want to ensure that she knows the risks.
Something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
Okay, let's stop with the jokes, and if I get the consent, of course I will offer her the potion, because besides many other things, swallow can help with internal bleeding. That's a piece of wisdom right there.
Swallow.
Okay, I know I wanted to get serious, but I just couldn't stop laughing when Geralt said that the swallow could actually harm her.
Deeply.
I have also leveled up from that quest, so I think there is a valuable lesson to be learned here. Swallow is always high risk, high reward. But Blowball aside, I have a job to do. We finally get the famous quest where we need to find this lovely lady's pan, and after listening to what I'm sure is a very interesting story, we kick the door in, and besides the pan we also find a dead body, but that could just happen to anybody. The pan is now scrubbed clean, and in the reflection you could almost see some letters. It is unclear who put them there, but it says to subscribe to Hoverlord if you don't like doing the dishes. Well, anyway, this was all from me for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again next week on Witcher Wednesday. Have a good one.